Imagine America's elite counter-terror units suddenly tasked with stopping superpowers like China and Russia. Can the tactics of the war on terror stand up to great power conflict? After 2 decades fighting terrorists, the U.S. Special Operations Forces are undergoing a dramatic transformation. This isn't just another military shift, it's a fundamental rewrite of strategy, ethics, and technology for an era of great power competition. Welcome to Learning Military, where we explore the strategies, technology, and history shaping today's defense forces. If you're passionate about serious military insights with real-world impact, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a smart, engaged community, and we'd love to have you join us. And if this video adds value to your day, please consider dropping a super thanks to directly support the channel. Today, we'll explore in depth why this transformation matters, the new roles Special Operations Forces are taking on, how they're reshaping their ethics and culture, groundbreaking technological innovations, and what future mission scenarios will look like. We'll also connect this shift to the broader defense philosophy shaping 21st century warfare. So with that, let's dive in. Why exactly are Special Operations Forces pivoting from hunting terrorists to confronting nations like China and Russia? Simply put, the world has changed dramatically. The 2022 National Defense Strategy marks China as America's top strategic competitor, with Russia close behind. Unlike terrorist groups, these nations can deploy advanced cyber attacks, manipulate global narratives, and operate in what's called the gray zone, actions aggressive enough to achieve objectives without sparking outright war. For instance, China's activities in the South China Sea, like constructing artificial islands and establishing military bases, demonstrate an aggressive stance that challenges regional stability. Meanwhile, Russia's invasion of Ukraine illustrates its willingness to use overt force, hybrid tactics, and disinformation to expand its influence. Special Operations Forces are uniquely positioned to counter these sophisticated threats, operating beneath the threshold of conventional war to deter adversaries, gather intelligence, and support allies, all without triggering open conflict. This shift also reflects a broader strategic concept called integrated deterrence, which relies on whole-of-government approaches, including cyber, diplomacy, and economic tools to prevent conflict. Special Operations Forces are essential to this model because of their flexibility, global footprint, and ability to operate discreetly. Importantly, the focus is no longer on short-term victories, but long-term influence. Great power competition is as much about shaping perceptions, building partnerships, and securing influence as it is about traditional military superiority. Gone are the days when special operators were primarily kicking down doors and capturing terrorists. Today, Special Operations Forces teams are turning into digital warriors, influence experts, and strategic scouts. Psychological operations teams now lead efforts in influence warfare, countering disinformation and shaping global perceptions. Cyber warfare units within Special Operations Forces are breaching enemy networks, disabling infrastructure remotely, and gathering intelligence without physical confrontation. The focus has shifted significantly towards training and empowering allies. For example, prior to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, U.S. Special Forces trained Ukrainian soldiers, greatly enhancing their resistance capabilities. Similarly, in Taiwan, Special Forces quietly train local troops in guerrilla tactics to resist any potential Chinese invasion. Additionally, SOF teams are increasingly involved in strategic reconnaissance, embedding themselves discreetly within sensitive regions to provide real-time intelligence on adversaries' activities, enabling quick decision-making at the highest levels of U.S. national security. They're also taking a more active role in irregular warfare and proxy conflicts, helping partners contest adversaries through unconventional means. This includes everything from cyber-enabled sabotage to guiding resistance movements in occupied territories. SOF are adapting not just in how they fight, but what they fight for. In some cases, they're operating in new environments altogether, such as urban megacities and contested coastal zones where access is limited. Surveillance is constant, and blending in is essential. This has required a total rethinking of gear, language skills, and team dynamics. However, this strategic shift isn't purely tactical, it's deeply ethical. After years of relentless deployment, some special operators face burnout, moral injuries, and serious ethical lapses. High-profile incidents, including the trial of Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher and the tragic ambush in Niger, highlighted these issues. In response, Special Operations Command, or SOCOM, launched significant ethical and cultural reforms. SOCOM is now emphasizing accountability and leadership. General Richard Clark made it clear. He said, quote, "Leaders drive culture. Maintaining a healthy culture requires active leadership at all levels." SOCOM also expanded mental health resources to help operators cope with moral injury and trauma. These changes aren't just about preventing misconduct, they're crucial for sustaining trust, morale, and operational effectiveness in a highly demanding new strategic era. Additionally, training programs now include extensive ethical decision-making scenarios, reinforcing the importance of integrity, even under pressure. Commanders are also being evaluated more rigorously, not just on mission success, but on the health and discipline of their units. And with initiatives like preservation of the force and family, SOCOM is recognizing that operator wellness, be it mental, physical, emotional, is mission critical. At the institutional level, there's now a push to embed ethics, not just into training, but into operational planning and after-action reviews. Ethical performance is being treated as a core metric of success. Another groundbreaking transformation lies in technology and integrated operations. Special Operations Forces are now leading the charge in joint all-domain command and control, coordinating seamlessly across land, air, sea, cyber, and space. Artificial intelligence is enhancing intelligence gathering, allowing operators to rapidly analyze massive datasets and make quicker decisions. During NATO's Swift Response exercise, for example, Special Forces teams successfully hacked simulated enemy networks to disable security measures ahead of a raid, combining cyber warfare with traditional operations. This integration of tech and tactics positions Special Operations Forces at the cutting edge of military innovation, ensuring they're prepared for the complexity of future conflicts. Unmanned systems like drones and autonomous vehicles are increasingly supporting SOF operations by performing reconnaissance, surveillance, and even direct action, keeping human operators safer and enhancing mission effectiveness. Operators are being trained to manage these tools in real time, often using wrist-mounted devices, AR overlays, and live intelligence feeds during missions. As one commander puts it, "We're not just sending the warriors anymore, we're sending in digital-era problem solvers." Some of the most promising developments are still classified, but we know that SOCOM is investing heavily in next-generation human-machine teaming, cognitive support systems, and hyper-enabled operators, those with seamless access to cloud intelligence and real-time analytics. So, what exactly does this look like in real-world scenarios? In Taiwan, U.S. Special Forces are quietly preparing local forces for guerrilla warfare tactics to repel potential invasions. In Eastern Europe, lessons from Ukraine are shaping new doctrines around urban resistance and proxy warfare, preparing SOF to train local populations to withstand occupation and resist aggression. In Africa, Special Operations Forces continues combating terrorist threats, but now with a focus on countering Chinese and Russian influence. They're training partner forces not just to fight insurgencies, but also to resist hybrid threats like disinformation campaigns and cyber espionage. These missions underscore how Special Forces are becoming critical players in America's strategy of integrated deterrence, actively shaping the global environment to prevent war. Additionally, Special Operations Forces now include increased diplomatic engagements. These operations are building long-term relationships with international partners to strengthen global stability and U.S. strategic interests. Looking forward, we may also see SOF leading resistance training for civilian populations, building anti-censorship technologies for oppressed allies, and even helping allied governments navigate the political aspects of internal crises, all roles far removed from their past as strictly kinetic units. As adversaries grow more sophisticated, SOF must operate in deniable, ambiguous spaces, balancing visibility with effectiveness and strategic impact with ethical conduct. It's a tightrope walk, and one they must master to succeed. The transformation of Special Operations Forces from manhunters to multi-domain influencers reflects a broader shift in global threats and military strategy. As they embrace new technologies, ethical standards, and innovative roles, SOF are positioned to deter conflict and decisively respond when needed. This isn't just about new gear or new tactics. It's about becoming the connective tissue between defense, diplomacy, and information warfare, fighting to prevent wars before they begin and ensuring that if they do, America's edge is sharp, silent, and strategic. If you found this breakdown valuable, give us a thumbs up. It signals to the algorithm that this content deserves attention. If you're not subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We deliver deep dives, strategy analyses, and tech breakdowns every single week. Drop a super thanks if you'd like to directly support content like this, and comment below. How do you think special operations will continue to evolve into the next decade? This is Learning Military. Until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay ahead. Thanks for watching.